We're here. We're late, but we're here. It took you a while to hear what was happening. She said she was doing COVID hair. What does that mean?
COVID hair. COVID hair. Well, is anybody even here listening? Oh, Tiganique.
Tiganique is here.
So
I can't read. We don't have my computer because all the electricity is off in the store except for this back room because my dad is hanging some lights and he needed to disconnect the electricity.
Okay.
But here's the disclaimer while Danielle's pulling up the video. We go live every Monday doing fun projects that you can do at home, budget-minded projects, things that will help get you through the holidays or will help you with gift giving, whatever that may be. And today, we are going to, I changed the plan. We were going to do something else, but we're going to take these boxes and we're going to stencil and stamp on them and show you how you can take brown paper bags or butcher paper and jazz them up. I have one that Karis did.
So we're making our own wrapping paper. Yeah. Okay, so do you all want to know what...
Karis did this yesterday with our Holly Jolly stamp and our kindest regards and some ribbon. So yeah.
Really cute. Okay, so do you guys want to know what COVID hair is before we start? So I was doing COVID hair, and that's why
I feel like I have COVID hair right now.
That's why we have, that's why we're late, like an hour and a half late, I think. So my apologies. But COVID hair is when I do a client that I haven't seen since COVID shut down, and they are left to their own demise. And she's probably watching because she does often follow this this live. So she doesn't mind, I know she doesn't mind me saying that her hair was in pretty bad shape. So I had blocked off 3 hours for her and it took me 4 hours. So I'm here, I'm back, I just left the salon. So good to be with you guys.
COVID hair takes 4 hours. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Knew?
So who's here? Tiganique, Electric by Terry Lou, Sandra, Goodson Vintage, Janina, your sister, hi.
Hi, Janina.
LaShaw Vintage, Bettina, Sunshine Baker, Susie, Heather, Gavin's here.
Gavin.
IDIY, Kiana.
You know when you say IDIY, I think of how our grandma used to say, ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Or I chismoso.
Yeah. Kiana, Jamie, Ray is here. Mary, Billy, Robin, Cobwebs, Daisy, Tammy.
Who else?
Dina, she says, hello, Alta and Dina are here. Hi!
Hi, Alta and Dina.
I made it. I got to catch up with you, Alta. Nancy, let's see, I don't want to repeat.
Wait. If
Luna.
I do this, then when I turn it over, it's going to be backwards.
Oh, yeah, so you know what?
What? You go like...
Yeah, okay. Can they see what you're doing?
I'm trying to prep the stamp to say joy. I'm going to stamp joy on the... I wish this is really, we need like Zeb and Jamie to help us.
Well,
Jamie, how do you do it?
And I'm also going to say hi to Mooks because I think he's watching, and if he's not, he's going to watch on the replay. And I just want to say hi. So, who else? Crystal, Kayla, Vintage Magnolia, Catriona.
Danielle, I forgot. In my car, I have... That is still not right.
You guys can't see this. This is hilarious. I got to lower the phone.
Just someone with dyslexia.
You guys got to see this.
I'm trying, like you use these little things to lay out your lettering so that when you stamp, wait.
She's trying to do it backwards and upside down so that she can flip it and then stamp. But
clearly, this is beyond my left brain, right brain. I don't even know.
okay, so
I'm sure there's people in the audience screaming right now. Do it this way. Oh, there, I did it.
there. Okay, show them.
Okay, so I have it like this, which
Might be.
Yeah. So you just do it the way you can read it, but under the plastic. Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna work. Okay. I have a special gift for you in the car.
You have a special gift for
Yes.
me?
Yes, I've got to go get it. I've got 2 gifts, so I'm gonna go get the gifts while you talk to people.
Who's it from?
You'll see.
I got a gift! I'm so excited! Okay, well, I'm going to continue to say hi to everybody because the longer I can avoid doing a craft, the better. Anyway, I like talking to you guys way much better anyway. So, so I'm going to go backwards now because I can't figure out where I'm at. Sandra, R. Bradshaw, Zan, Diane Johnson, Susie Chilberg, Robin, Christy. Hi, Christy Lunsford, Schoolgirl, Sandra, talking about gray hair and being the new blonde. Susie says, do you cut your stamps with backings out from the sheet so they have more body to work with? I don't know. We'll have to ask Debbie that. Oh, Robin says I had a skunk stripe from Vivid Lockdown. So when I went back, I had my coloring all cut off short. Now it's silver longer and I'm embracing the grays. A lot of people did that. And it actually was pretty cool for some people. Jude Hogan. Hey, Danielle, good to see you. Hi, Jude. Hi, 144 Decor. Craft avoidance, yes. You guys are way funner than crafts. I've missed you guys. I've been so stinking busy helping my dad move, and so can we just clap right now and thank Jesus because escrow is closed. I think actually it's gonna close by the end of the day today, so 5 o'clock. So today is a good day. My dad is happy. He's, you know, he's sad that he said goodbye to his house, but he is happy that he has finally got it behind him, and he's with me, and so thank you. Cheryl DiMatteo.
You got to just read it all, and I've already read it, and I know you're gonna crack up.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that while you do your little
Okay,
stamping.
so I'm lining up my letters. These are the new letters from IOD, the big block font, and they're brand new. So you're supposed to lightly sand them before you get started. So I'm gonna do that.
So yes, my dad moved in with me. He took over a portion of my very tiny house that I kind of blocked off and made very independent and private. So he has his space, I have mine, but we're close and I can help him and he can help me, and so it's really healthy and really good, and we are happy. Aren't we happy to have him?
Oh, I love it.
'Cause
I
he
love
was an
sitting next
hour.
to church,
Yeah.
next to him every morning in church.
He was an hour away, and so now
Yeah.
he goes to church with us. We go to church as a family, and it's so good.
How's
So-
Levi's separation anxiety though?
Well, I thought he was going to bring him here today. Did he not?
I haven't seen him, no.
Did he go home at all?
Yes, he's been home.
Okay,
He
so
has
he-
only been here for like an hour. He's been
So-
here, there, and everywhere. Okay, so I don't know if you just saw, but I'm taking the stamp pad and I'm pushing it down on the stamps.
They can see, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to read this.
If we miss your comment, it's because I don't have my computer open and I can't read from that far away, but Danielle can.
I'll scroll
So-
back and forth, but I'm going to read this letter from Cheryl DiMatteo. I don't know if she's here. Cheryl, if you're here watching, give me a
You're gonna laugh.
give me a wave.
You were gonna laugh.
Okay,
That's all I
hi Debbie and Danielle. It's taken me a while to try and think of something unique to contribute to the Shipwreck Crew chandelier. Hope you get a chuckle. We all, the entire world, will not soon forget the disaster that was 2020.
It worked. Look at that. That's the best
that's
stamping I've done so
cute.
far.
Yeah, I like it. What? How did you do this one?
This was done by Haley. She used Jamie Ray's grain sack stencil.
Oh, with paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like it needs some glitter now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. However, so she says we won't forget that 2020 was a disaster. However, we mateys were so blessed to have the two of you help us all Row through the muck. What fun to have creative time every day to distract us from the fear and sadness. You two are liquid sunshine.
Aww.
Your number one fan from NYC, Cheryl DiMatteo. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do you guys see what's on the back of this letter? It's a photo of me.
I remember. Do you guys remember that day? I remember that day very well. Do you remember what was happening that day?
And do you remember the head? The famous
That
mannequin
vintage
head
sin took over.
Oh
But
my
Can you,
goodness.
Danielle? What do you remember about that day?
I remember that being a horrible day in crafting world.
Why? Why was it horrible though?
Because it brought out everything in me that I cannot do.
But what particular like?
But you know what? Whoever took this screenshot, I love it because it's classic. The laughter on my face is how I felt.
But you got to talk about the
Okay.
butterfly on the lips.
Okay, they want me to bring it closer. There.
You got to talk about the butterfly on the lips because before you open the rest of it.
So the butterfly on the lip, well, it was just a disaster. I mean, talk about 2020 being a disaster. That craft was a disaster. And so I just couldn't get the lips right. I kept changing it and changing it and changing it.
But you're skirting the issue.
What was the issue?
The butterfly.
Oh yeah, I made
The
it look like
silence of the lambs.
I made it look like Silence of the Lambs.
And everybody was laughing about it.
Okay, so there's tissue paper here. So.
And Cheryl thought it was pretty funny too. And now you'll see what she did to remember that particular
Okay,
day.
here we go. Okay, so I'm reading the back first. Cheryl DiMatteo, to the beautiful life, Instagram.
That's her Instagram handle.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I gotta hold this up closer. So she sent me a paintbrush. Do you see it? It's a paintbrush. And it's painted for the chandelier. And it says missing name, Hedy Lamarr, AKA Lambie.
Lambie, get it?
Yes. Height, 12 inches. Eyes, flowery. Hair, moldy. Lips, last known location. Home of vintage sin. Reward, $5,000. Any information, call 1-800, where's the head? That is great.
I just thought
my
that was so
gosh.
funny.
Well, and if Mooks is watching, cousin Mark, I'm sure you're getting a kick out of this.
Well, the table
So,
needs to be
I
put
know.
on breaks.
This is awesome. We got to hang it on the chandelier, which is hanging right behind us. Do they know how you hung it?
Yeah, I've shown them. I haven't added all the new ones yet, so
I need to
didn't-
add all the new ones, and
I
this
know.
one needs to go on there. Okay, I'm going to read for a second. I don't want to miss anything. Hedy Lamarr from Blazing Saddles. Silence of the Lamb is a movie. Yes. Because I made the head look like Silence of the Lamb.
And it freaked you out.
And I was
everybody
like,
thinking,
get this off of here.
So
I changed it. I painted
she
over
put the
lip.
butterfly. She tried to do the butterfly as the lips if you weren't there, and then everybody started saying "Silence of the Lambs," and she got all upset. And yeah,
Because I didn't do it on purpose. I put a butterfly on the mannequin's lips. And then it dawned on me that that was the logo
Well-
to the movie. And I
Well,
just freaked
and
out.
Everybody, if it hadn't have dawned on you, everybody else remembered it, and they started calling her Clarice.
Yeah, I didn't want to have any connection with that movie because it was a horrible thriller. And
It's just a thriller.
Gavin's asking, what the movie was all
Oh,
about. But
Gavin, you
they're
don't
all
wanna watch
answering him.
You don't
Yeah.
wanna watch it.
Don't watch it, Gavin.
No, it's not a movie that anyone should ever want to watch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty excited about my gift box.
Okay, so yes, you guys are all having a good laugh, I can see. So I'm gonna come back to the current comments. Change the subject. Yes, it's very creepy. Sunshine Baker, it's a creepy movie. Yeah, don't watch it. But we did change it and it turned out better, but I think it was just one of those projects that we all just gave up on.
Even Vintage Sin brought us the head back and she's like, here you go. Pass it on to somebody else.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to do some stamping?
Yeah.
Or was there another one?
I want you to do some stamping.
Okay. This is great. I want to hang this up today.
So this project, Danielle, I don't know if you know. You probably don't because I haven't told you, so how would you know? This Saturday, the day after Black Friday, we are going to set up this room back here. So if anyone is local or semi-local or loco in La Cabeza, you can come here and all you have to do is bring a gift in a box. Not like a giant gift, like don't bring your widescreen TVs or anything huge, but you know, something this size or shirt box size. Just bring it in the box and we are gonna provide a big, huge roll of butcher paper and you can use all of our stamps and our stencils and our paint and cord. We'll have twine and cord, like basic twine and cord, not
So
super
you can
fancy
decorate your own
and
Christmas
glitter
present?
and you can make your own gifts for free. You just have to show up. We're going to limit it to 6 people back here because of all the strict regulations we have going on and maybe a couple people out on the patio if the weather is nice.
That's this Friday?
This Saturday.
Oh, this
from noon to 3 o'clock.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
you
if
guys
you're
can
local,
come.
Am I working? I don't know. I don't think I'm working at the salon, so
Maybe you
I
can
will
be here.
I will try to be here so I can meet some of you.
Yeah, I'm going to be here and I'm going to be helping everyone in the gift wrap station. And we'll have all our stamps and our inks and our stencils. And this will be a thing that you can do if you want to come by. Or even if you're not local and you want to take a drive and come see us, we'll be here. And you can do some Christmas shopping. And we might even have like some hot cocoa or something. Probably
With some
Tito
stevia.
ice cream bars. Okay, so here's the first box.
Cheryl's here. So Cheryl, thank
Cheryl,
you so
thank
much.
you.
That was well thought out and very much brought us a good laugh.
Okay,
which-
I'm going
which
to
I
show
need.
this while you start on a box.
Okay.
So I think it's better to wrap, like you could like roll out your paper and just stamp your paper flat. But I think it's better to wrap your gift first. So we have all these pre-wraps. Karis and Haley did this. And that way you can get the layout just right. This is this was sent a couple weeks ago or a week ago. Let me see. There's a card here somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see.
Oh, did I leave the card? Shoot. Okay,
It might be in there. Maybe you have it in there.
Oh, here, there's a note. Debbie, I have been a fan for a long time and I enjoy your channel and your DIY paint. I got to meet you in Georgia and I told you about this book that one of your retailers wrote. Enjoy it. I also made a scrapbook for you. You can put all the cards and letters from the shipwreck crew. That is so perfect because I have a stack of all the cards that I've saved and I'm like, I hope that I don't just lose these someday. So that is so awesome. And it is from Lisa Garrett of Rendleman, North Carolina. Cute little note. And she is from Funky Finds and Design. Oh, Leigh Garrett. I'm sorry, Leigh. I couldn't read the writing there. Thank you, Leigh. So this is a book about mermaids that was written by Amy, my retailer in
Do you have a brayer?
North Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a brayer.
Where?
Here. There you go. This was written by Amy Atwell. She's a retailer of mine. I thought she was in Florida, but maybe I'm wrong. She wrote it during the pandemic.
She wrote the book?
She looks forward to returning to her love of pickling, making, merchandising, celebrating life with shoppers and friends at the Painted Mermaid in Southport, North Carolina. So Amy Atwell is the retailer in Southport, North Carolina. Let me get this straight. And that is her on the back of the book. And she wrote 10 Little Rules for Mermaids. This looks like a fun book. So I
look at that.
Yeah, 10 Rules for Mermaids. I would go to her page, which is the Painted Mermaid in Southport, North Carolina. I'll put a link. And then there's a website, www.10littlerules.com. And Leigh Garrett, and her business is Funky Finds and Designs. And she made, so the book is from Amy. I think the book is from Leigh, but Amy wrote it. And then this is our scrapbook. Sunshine is my favorite color on the back. And there's all these pages, and I can glue all the cards and the notes and everything that everyone wrote in here. I love it.
I love that too.
So much.
So we can put my little card in there too?
I wonder what the 10 rules of mermaids are. Yes, we can put your card in there. Let's put it in there right now so we don't lose it. I would say the first rule would be mermaid hair don't care.
144 Decor just joined your design
Thank you,
design diary team.
Thank you, 144 Decor.
144 Decor.
How's the stamping going?
It looks silver. Did I do something wrong? Why does it look silver?
What kind of,
I did white.
Oh no. Dang it, I did this last time when you weren't here. I hit the freaking tripod and...
Okay. Okay.
You're right.
Hang with us, guys. I'm a little dizzy.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I do that. I'm such a ding dong.
Okay, we're coming back.
Okay, here we are.
We're coming in for the landing.
You know, this is why, like, I really want to make shirts that say the SHIT show because we have earned our title.
We have earned our title. Oh my goodness. We need keto bars.
Is it? No, it's not very good. Can you
Swear jar for Debbie.
a swear jar?
Yeah.
That's the only swear word I ever say.
Lolly lolly. What did I just stumble onto?
Just the usual lolly lolly, the usual nonsense.
So I don't know what I did, but I thought I poured white ink into the stamp, but I think what happened was...
I was concerned that the white ink wouldn't show very well on the...
Yeah, but I think there was black
ink on the... Oh my god, that's a mess. Sorry. Okay, how about now? Is that better?
A little too low.
Oh, yeah. A little too low, for sure. How about now?
Welcome to Shipwrecked Monday.
Yeah, we can just say it like that. Welcome to Shipwrecked Mondays. It is kind of, yeah, you're right. The black kind of transferred on with the white.
But it's kind of cool
And
because
here's
it looks silvery. Let me show them.
Here's the thing. I like this method better. I'm going to do the same stamp on mine and see if I get a different
I don't
result.
know. It's the signet. What did you call this?
The kindest regards. What?
She just gave us a super chat tip for the ship show.
That's what we'll call it. It's the ship show. It's the ship show. Okay, I just squeezed more ink into here, and this is how I like to do it because the brayer doesn't always give me the best results.
I know, but I've seen some of your artists use the brayer,
I know,
and it's
but it's
so awesome.
Well, I don't have whatever they have. Like Jamie Ray told me to do it this way, and Jamie is usually better at stamping than me.
Jamie, are you watching?
She might be. I don't know if she's still here. But you can really ink it up this way. Now, will you hand me that box over there?
Yeah. Okay.
So I've got just like your typical shirt box. And now I'm gonna lay it on. I'm gonna lay it on thick. Have you ever heard that term?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to tickle it. I hardly ever tickle. I usually pounce. But we're just gonna see if the results are any better.
Tim says, just tuned in. LOL, never a dull moment.
There you go. I think it's a little brighter. It could be, see, I was able to get a little more ink,
Yeah.
but
But I think it'll just be my backdrop.
there you go.
I'll do
it's
something
like a
over
faded,
it.
it's a faded backdrop.
So now I'll do something over it.
Okay.
Like
I
is there
am
a
gonna
wreath
use,
or something. Don't you have
there's
a wreath?
all kinds of stuff. We have the holly jolly stamp and the boughs and branches. There's
See this
pine cones. Yeah. Yeah, that would be really cute. You're gonna need stencil brushes and paints, which I have here.
Okay.
You're gonna need a plate.
Okay. Nancy says brayer works better with paint. Oh, okay, so the brayer works better with the paint, but the stamp pad and the ink, it works better the way Debbie was doing it.
Who knows?
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's the ship show.
The ship show.
The ship show.
Okay, so
I think I want to do another word.
want to do another word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do.
The word.
I don't know. What word should I do, you guys? Tell me. Mary?
What ink is best on black paper?
Probably white, I would say.
Yeah.
Black paper would be fun.
Cheryl says, is it blurry or just me? I don't know.
Well, my whole life is blurry.
I know, mine too. Okay.
You guys, we decorated the truck for the holidays.
Oh, did you show him? You haven't
I
shown
posted pictures on Facebook and one picture in the community tab. But if you want,
Well,
we
let's
will,
do that after we do our little
oh no, low battery.
stenciling.
Yeah, we can maybe take you outside and show you our fabulous truck situation.
It is fabulous. I pulled
It's
up
cute.
to it. So nice.
Is anyone suggesting any words?
Everybody's saying it's blurry.
Well, we're off Wi-Fi, so I don't know, unless it's my phone.
Oh, it's not blurry. Okay, I don't know. Are we blurry or not blurry?
I don't know. How about a short word? I already used joy.
I like happy.
Is that holiday-ish though?
I don't know. You can be happy on the holidays. Happy holiday. Happy Christmas.
How about peace, joy,
Peace? Yeah.
peace,
Peace.
P. Here's the P. So you take off the letters. P.
Let's
E.
see. Oops, I moved. Okay. I think
Remember, light on the paint so that you don't smear it. P E A.
CE.
Yeah.
What's the name of the prayer group again?
Let not your heart be troubled.
John chapter 14. I forget which verse.
So we skipped last week's edited video, and Ellie has it almost finished, so it will be coming out probably tomorrow or Friday morning. No, wait, today's Monday. It will be coming out this Wednesday. So we skipped a week, and I want to talk about why. Do you know why?
No. I've been kind of out of the loop.
So I've been working on the video about my trip to Utah for the Chosen,
Oh yeah.
and I kept procrastinating on it. Like, I kept trying to do it. I actually filmed me a whole thing of me talking about it, And then I just deleted it off my camera without ever even playing it back or anything. I'm just like, oh, I know that's crap. I'm just gonna delete it. I'm not even gonna bother to look at it. And I just took it off my camera.
What?
Yeah.
You completely deleted?
I didn't delete all the footage from being in Utah, but like me trying to narrate my experience. I just deleted it from the camera.
Where'd you get that plate?
I brought it to you. Where did it go?
No, I'm looking for a new one.
Well, we don't.
I found another one.
Well, that was the glass glitter that I was trying to.
Oh, no, I didn't. Do you have a
What was wrong with the plate I gave you?
It has green. I want red now.
Well, you were supposed to. Okay, fine.
Look, see?
Yeah, you were supposed to use the plate for all of the colors. You don't need that much paint. You could put like all 3 colors and use one plate, but that's okay.
I did it wrong.
I can't find my little thing for laying out the letters.
Okay,
So I just deleted it off the camera because I just felt like I sucked. And that I was rambling and that I wasn't clear. And then I just didn't turn on the camera again. And I just kept putting it off. And Ellie was like, we need to have a video for this week. And so at the last minute, we made a different video so we would have it to put out. But then we didn't get that one out in time because we did it last minute. Why am I not finding the thing with the joy on it? Oh, here it is. So then, I went to church on Sunday with you.
Oh, yeah. I know where this is going.
And I went to church on this Sunday, yesterday. It was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And the pastor starts talking about whenever you are doing something that God wants you to do, or is like pushing you to do, you always feel inadequate. And, gosh, I gotta remember how I did this again. And that is definitely the case. Like, I just had this anxiety. I had this anxiety about making this video because The Chosen is so special to me, and I really want the video to be good, and I want people to watch The Chosen, and I want to use my experience there. I don't want to let the people down at The Chosen, and I want it to be something that will be effective and get people to go watch it. And so I started telling myself things like, well, who are you to be making this video? These people, like, they're the best video like makers of all. Like, it's the most amazing series I've ever seen, and I just, like, compared to them, I just feel really small and not capable and just anxiety filled. And so the pastor was talking about every time he gets up to preach, he never feels adequate, but he does it anyway. And he's a pretty darn good pastor. Like, every week that I go, I get good stuff out of what he says. And he says that you'll always feel that way whenever you're about to do something that could make a difference. So I'm sitting there in church, sitting next to my dad, and I'm like, yep, that's me. That's totally me right now. And so I just need to do it. I came to the store early this morning so that I could just record it and start editing it. And Bobby showed up to hang the lights, and I got an email from this form that I filled out incorrectly for my business, the government form, and so that took a couple hours, and it didn't happen today, but it is going to happen tomorrow. I have to film in the daylight hours. But anyway, I'm just like, I was trying to say out loud as I was driving in my car what I plan to say in front of the camera about The Chosen. And the other thing is I have so much to say about it. But I know that when I edit, like, it's gonna get chopped down to just a couple of sentences. That's always the way it is when I edit videos. And I wanna tell the whole story. And I was like practicing like what stuff is relevant, what stuff isn't. But more than anything, I just want people to realize that this series is so different than anything I've ever seen before, and
worth watching.
And worth watching. But also, like, I feel like the people who watch my channel come here for art and creativity, and so part of me wants to talk about how beautiful the sets were and how amazing the acting and the music is, and take it from the standpoint of the quality of this show that was made so artfully and beautifully. And I don't know if I have time to talk about both, or if I should. But if any of you, without making it too long, and
or without minimizing the real heart of
right
why you love it.
Right. So if any of you have watched The Chosen, I would ask you to put in the comments, what is it about The Chosen that sets it apart from all the other things that you have watched? Because I feel like it is very different, and their logo is Get Used to Different. And it is extremely different, especially than any other show based on the Bible that I've seen.
Yeah.
So I just don't know how to really articulate that though.
Okay, so can anybody find the goof?
This is just from too much paint. Like, your brush has to be really dry. But what you could do is hit it with the hair dryer and then go over it in black or red, and then this could be just a shadow.
Okay, so I got too much paint on my brush, and see, Christmas, it's all mushed.
But it's cute. Most of it's good. I would just do this part again within another color. And
or do you have a Sharpie? I could just kind of...
No, you just need to hit it with the hair dryer. It's plugged in over there.
Okay.
This is a good learning experience for everyone, because we've all like blobbed on the stencils before. So yeah, that's what's going on for me this week. Hey Dad, say hi to YouTube.
Hi Dad.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so when you have a word and you need to use the same letter twice, the IOD sisters told me to put the word here, then peel it off and put it on the end so you know where to space it correctly. So isn't that a fun little trick?
Yeah. Everybody saying hi, Dad. Okay, so now what did you say? Take a paintbrush and a black ink?
Yeah, so you want to use black paint. You want to just squirt a tiny bit. You don't
Or maybe
need
I'll do the green. Or
Okay,
the red. I'll do the red.
Okay, do the red, but here, this is what you need to do. Like this paint, there's a lot of paint right here. So I get my brush and I get paint on my brush, and then I swirl it and get most of the paint off.
Oh.
And then you don't have any bleeding.
So am I doing the Christmas word again? Or
Yeah, you're gonna lay the Christmas word over it, but you're gonna this is called offloading your brush.
Okay, let me wipe this down,
Okay.
because I think that's probably part of the problem.
Okay, so I am going to,
I didn't know we could paint on this little tart.
well, yeah, it's a painter's tart. Or a paper towel if you don't have a painter's tart surface. So what are people saying? Because I can't read the comments, and there's a lot of them coming in.
Everybody's saying hi, Dad.
Oh,
Let's see.
I'm gonna flatten this out.
Okay, so Susie says, it is very much more realistic, I think. I still have to watch 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think the realism of the personalities, I thought the fishing scene was astounding. Susie, wait till you see 5, 6, 7, and 8, because every single one builds on each other and they get better and better and better. And I cried through all of them. And 4 was the beginning of betterness. Like, it was awesome. So yes, do watch it. And then let's see.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we missed a marriage proposal. Did somebody propose to my dad?
he's a popular guy, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why he doesn't go on camera too often. Kind of like Bobby. He'll be wanted.
I know.
So Lori Souza says, because of you two, I watched The Chosen. When you talk about it, your faces light up. Well, yeah, I know. It's pretty amazing. It's really the best thing I've seen in a long time as far as Bible story movies, Bible depictions, historical Bible.
But it's
depictions.
like, what makes it so different than all the other, like even Passion of the Christ? Yes, that was good.
Because for me, I connect with every character, and I fall in love with Jesus even more. Like,
but why?
I don't know, the way they bring the characters to a place that's relatable. Like, I connect with them. It brings Scripture to life in a connectable, intimate relationship way. I don't know. It's weird.
So Laura was telling me, she was here yesterday because I was asking her the same question. And she was saying that she saw a video interview with the director, and he was talking about, in a movie, usually you have what's the maximum length of a movie? Like 2 hours?
Yeah.
You have 2 hours to create all these characters and to tell a story. And you don't really have time to go in depth on who the characters are. But the way this is set up, it's like a Netflix series, but it's not on Netflix. You find it on thechosen.com. In each episode, they can go in depth on who Mary Magdalene was, on who Peter was, on who Matthew was, and how Jesus interacted with them. And so you get a sense of knowing those characters like you would in like a weekly show, because you can build up the backstory and really get a sense of what it was like if you were there, if you were Mary Magdalene, or if you were Peter. And he just, like, he brings it to a personal level. Like, I went back and rewatched it again recently because I'm like, I really want to tell this story right. And it relates even more now, because as the world, they finished this series right before COVID, at the beginning of last year. Then COVID hit, I think it was released last Thanksgiving. See how much better that looks?
Oh yeah, that looks cute. I like
Look, she did like the shadowing effect, and it's crispier. Okay, maybe outline the trees with some glitter.
Okay.
Yeah. I would get a little tiny paintbrush.
Okay, finish telling your story.
I would, here's some glue. I would just paint the edges or maybe little dots and then sprinkle gold glitter. Here, I'm gonna get some more glitter. So, like, as I was rewatching the series this month, I cried even more, because there's a scene where Peter is in the boat and he needs to catch fish because he has to pay his taxes. And if he doesn't pay his taxes, he's going to lose his house, and his family is going to be homeless, basically. And he's going to lose his boat and his business. And I can certainly relate to having to pay bills and wondering if my business is going to survive. I mean, that's how it was for me for decades. And he's out on the boat, and he is talking about, he's out in the middle of the night trying to catch fish, and he keeps putting his net into the water, and there's no fish. And he's just like, he's got 24 hours, and then the Romans are going to come and arrest him, basically. So it's not just that he has to pay this bill, but they're coming to take him to prison because he got into a whole situation, which I won't tell you about.
I'm just making sure people are with us, because there hasn't been any comments for like a long time.
Really? Well, I can see us.
Well, like 5 minutes straight, nobody's.
It could just be, sometimes the comments stop when the Wi-Fi connection isn't very good.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully. That's why I like having the computer.
Okay, well,
But
hopefully you
he's-
guys are
he's-
low battery.
Okay. He's out in the boat and he's by himself and he's looking up to the sky
Oh,
and he's talking to God and he's like, I thought we were the chosen. You know, God, you said we were your chosen people. You told Abraham that there'd be more of us than there are stars in the sky. But you lead us, you set us free from Egypt only to wander in the desert for 40 years. And then we finally get out of the desert only to be, made like basically slaves by the Romans. And he just goes after story of the ups and downs of the Jewish
Oh,
people.
the emotion
And
of
he's
that
just
scene.
like, why, if you love us, why are you doing this to us? And I remember a day where I was like, you just relate to it on your own daily personal level. And I remember this day at my store where I had been trying so hard to build my business. And I would try everything. And this was back when I was in my 30s. So I was like so determined and had way more energy than I do now, but not any money and not any help. And I would just go to the store every day like, I'm gonna make this business work. And I remember one morning being at my store at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm like trying to do something. I don't know what it was. And Dad was with me and I'm pulling weeds and I've got a shovel and I'm like digging into the hard ground, trying to make it look better and get something done. And I just remember just getting angrier and angrier and no one was around because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And I look up to the sky and I am just like, God, would you please help me? I have tried everything. And tears just start streaming down my face. And it's just like the way that they portray this show, it's just relatable on every level, every character, where Peter is just out there and he's just waiting for that miracle. And then when Jesus shows up and he's like, cast your net on the other side of the boat, and then he catches all those fish and his whole life changes. And then Mary Magdalene, and when they tell the whole story of what it was like to be her, and it's just like, it brings tears to your eyes every single episode. And then Matthew, like, it's just so good. And it just, it's based on the Bible. It's not like anything that's not truthful from the Bible, but they build in story that's not in the Bible to help you connect as if you were there. Because there is, like, Peter did live. He was a human being, and so was Matthew, and so was Mary Magdalene. And they had stories that we don't get the liberty of knowing all of the details. And he fills in the details, like he looks at the scriptures and he's like, what would have brought Peter to this place where he needed to catch all these fish? And this would have been meaningful for him to catch these fish. And, why was Peter, because it says in the Bible that Peter was out all night long fishing and he didn't catch a single fish. Why would you be out in the dark all night long fishing and not give up? Yeah. And so he fills in those details so that you can get a real sense of what it was really like for them. And it's relatable in your own life. Like every single episode I can relate to, like when Matthew is in his tax collector booth and Jesus turns to him and says, follow me. And he points to himself and he's like, me? And that's like, to me, that's like the most amazing thing about Jesus is just like the reality of, you want me. You died for me.
You chose me too?
Yeah, that like for, a lot of people, they don't know that reality unless you really like experience that and you put your faith in that and then you have that personal connection with God. But when you do, it's everything that Matthew felt when he was hated by the Jews because he was a tax collector and considered a traitor. And he's watching Jesus do all these miracles. And then Jesus turns and says, follow me. And he's like, he dropped everything and followed him. It's like, do you ever wonder, like you read the Bible and Jesus turns to these people and he's like, follow me. And they just drop everything and do it. It's like,
I know.
Were they brainwashed? No, there was stories building up to that.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. So that's what I'm trying to articulate in this 10 to 15 minute video that I'm going to edit.
So you're working on it.
But see, it takes a long time
And you
to
just
say that.
You just practice. That's awesome. So you guys got a sneak peek?
Yeah.
And there definitely is something going on with the comments because you guys are all still here. We can see that you're still watching. We still see you live, but all the comments have gone away.
Oh, man.
So we cannot see
Technical
anything.
difficulties.
The last comment we got was Vintage Magnolia at 4:01, and she says Danielle's used to loading her brush up with hair color.
Yeah.
But
That's funny.
we can't see any comment after that, so I don't know why.
Because it's a Wi-Fi connection. Like I have been live from here.
Are we gonna
And-
be able to go back and see comments?
Yeah, we'll be
Oh.
able to go back and read the comments, but we won't be able to answer them in the chat, but we can answer them in the comment section.
Okay, so just so you know, if you've been asking questions or
We're not
commenting-
ignoring you. We're just, it's just
Yeah.
tech.
Yeah.
We can't plug into the Wi, unless you want to try and get a hotspot from my computer. Maybe we could read the comments.
Well, it's 4:15, and I think your phone is about ready to die too.
Oh, and we promised them the truck,
Oh,
so we
okay, we
should.
promised you the truck.
Okay, let me just get some paint on this.
Okay,
real
I'm all done with this. Do you guys want to see it? Look,
It's so cute,
let
Danielle.
me see it. I'll bring it up close. Look at the glitter. You guys like it? I can't tell if you do because I can't read your comments. All right.
I have a feeling they like
So
it.
we have some pretty gifts now that we can put under the tree.
Yeah. So if you're around and if you want to come take a little fun Saturday excursion, come see us and bring a gift to wrap because we want to craft with you. And like that's my favorite part about this store is we had Mara's decoupage shoe class last Saturday. And like the best part about having this store is having people come and create in this big huge room that we have. It's huge, and so it's a safe place, and we can spread out. So here's my piece package. I am probably gonna add some ribbon somewhere.
But before your camera dies, we should
You
probably.
gotta go, yeah, you gotta, so I'm assuming you can't read the comments.
Well,
but
they said earlier they wanted to see the truck,
Okay,
so we're gonna show you the truck before Debbie's camera dies,
okay, so here we go, you guys.
and then she'll add some.
Oh man, I'm scared. I'm just gonna leave it on this little hand tripod thing.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
probably the best
flip it
situation.
around.
Sorry if you guys are getting dizzy. Come on. Okay, here we are. We're going through the shop. Oh, and I can show you the mermaid wreath that I made. Well, here, we'll just give you a little mini tour. We've got all these kits. We've got the decoupage kits on the tree and all these hand painted. This is a kit that you can buy. You can turn it into a garland or individual tree ornaments. And here it is right here. It comes all boxed up, super cute with little containers of paint. Then we have this kit, the Christmas truck kit. Here's our ribbon wall. Isn't that fun? That's new. Here's a bunch of painted ornaments that Karis did. The truck. I think most of these things are on the website. And this is the wreath that I made with the Sea Sisters mold. I love that. And we sell the wreaths. I think these are on the website. These garlands are not on there. I need to add them, but I use the garland and the netting. So if you want one, email us. We can put a kit together for you with everything there that I used. This is Jamie's stencil area. We've got all her stencils, and we hung all of her signs up using her stencils and some of the IOD stamps and molds. These are some mermaid ornaments that Karis and Haley made. This is with the bee mold and the rose mold. There's my paintbrush chandelier. There's the truck. You can see a little sneak peek. Okay, Danielle's telling me that the battery's gonna die. Okay, let me just show you real quick. Over here, we've got a Christmas tree. None of the lights are on right now. There's my deer head. If you haven't seen that video, that was from a couple weeks ago. That was an edited video. And we're gonna go outside. We're going outside. Hopefully the battery won't die. Okay, I got these 2 little wreaths at the dollar store and I put them over the headlights with some ribbon from the dollar store. And then I wrapped the steering wheel in garland and red bows and ribbon. And then we have all these trees in the back of the truck. I still have to decorate the little one. I got them at Home Depot. They're $39 pre-lit trees. And that is our Christmas truck situation. And there's our awning that's new. Bobby changed the sign. Bobby hung these lights right here. I'm gonna put a bigger garland on the front of there and put red bows there. Oh, and let me show you the window. Maybe it will show up. This is the mushroom window. A contractor is coming next week to make this window go down about a foot so that the mannequins can stand up. And then the next window we do will be the Christmas window. And I'm going to put the Christmas dog in here along with a mannequin who's all decked out for Christmas. So there's the mushroom. That's a video I did a while ago. And she's got moss. I don't know if I showed you guys this already. But that's what we've done for the outside. And yeah, I think that's it. I think we're gonna run out of battery. I am so bummed that I can't read your comments, but we're gonna go back and read them.
Yeah.
All right, Danielle, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Good to see
We
you
love
guys.
you. We'll see you next Monday. You can get the stencils and the stamps and all the things that you may have seen in this on
DIYagogo.com.
Cha Cha Cha. Love you.